Punk Good Hip. That was the cover page for this week's chapter. Don't know what it means, but the girls are in bathing suits and the boys are teeny and in sandcastles, so I don't know what Mashima's trying to do. I think he's running out of ideas. The first thing that I wanted to talk about that really caught my attention was that little tidbit in this chapter where Natsu like holds back his arm. That's his bandaged arm. And I'm really interested in that because for a while everyone's been wondering about what's under that arm. People have theories that it's like something that has to do with End, and I don't know, it could be. I'm not really sure. I feel like it would be really cool if it was something that had to do with End. Maybe his body's starting to like decay or something, and maybe it attracts magic power. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what we're gonna find out what that is. And then Gray noticed it too. He looked over at Natsu and was like, what the hell? So maybe we'll find out later about what that'll be. So that'll be interesting to see if they explore that later on in this arc, hopefully. I don't know, but that was the main thing I really wanted to address, because right when I saw that I was like, oh, what's happening? So yeah, apparently it attracts magic power. I don't know, or maybe he was just doing it because he wanted to fight her and then he was like, no, but like it looked like he was trying to restrain himself, like he was like, stop. So I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. So at the beginning of this chapter, it's the blue team, I think that's what they were called. Mira, Gajeel, Leppy, Lisana, and Elfman. Did I say Juvia? And they're all at like a hot spring, and they're all bathing, and Juvia's too embarrassed to go out because of God knows why, and then they say Gray's there, and then she comes out all naked, you know, typical fairy tale antics. And then Ichi is there from Blue Pegasus for whatever reason, and we find out because that the spring is owned by Blue Pegasus. And then we also find out that Raijin is there besides Laxus. They joined Blue Pegasus, and Laxus has been visiting, but he actually, I don't think he belongs to the guild. He's just been coming in from time to time, and Ichi says that he's training, so go figure. That's what I thought that they would be doing, and that's what he's doing. So I wonder if he knows any information about Makarov. I don't know. He's his grandpa, so I mean, I feel like he would have some sort of contact with him, maybe. I don't know. Or he would know something. I'm hoping that'd be the case, but who knows? Nobody knows what else is new. And then we go back to Brandish and Natsu and Gray and Marin, and we find out that Brandish actually isn't very, well, she's intimidating, but she isn't very interested. She's not interested in fighting at all. So she goes, and when she introduces themselves to them, she's just like, oh, I want the star mangoes. And then Natsu and Gray are like, what? So she goes over, and then she's like, oh, it's destroyed. Oh, I really wanted them. She's all distraught. And then she's like, oh, I guess I'll go home now. And then Marin's like, no, wait, these guys, they're probably looking for the spy. We should get rid of them. And then Brandish is like, no, I don't want to deal with it. So she orders him to give back Lucy and Erza from his relaxation dimension, whatever. And, which is easy. I guess we're not gonna have a fight. Great. Awesome. But he says he keeps arguing with her, and then she dishes out her power, whatever I still don't even know what the fuck it is. She elevates the entire island, and it keeps like, it grows, and then it like gets bigger. So I guess maybe she can like distort matter. I don't really, or ground. I don't know if it's ground, or it could be limited to that, or it could just be matter in general. But anytime she uses her power, it's with the island. So I don't know. So she distorts the ground, and then she elevates it for whatever reason. I think just to throw people off balance. I don't really know what the reason why. They just showed Marin that she was angry, and then Marin's like, okay, I'll let them go. So we let them go, and then Natsu's still like, no, one of our friends is injured. You know, regardless of if you don't want to pick a fight, you still injured one of our friends. And then she just fucking like, she poofs Marin like out of existence, and then she's like, there, I got rid of one of my comrades, so now we're even. And then Natsu and Gray and everyone are just like, whoa, okay, you got rid of one of your comrades, that's a pretty shitty thing to do. Obviously that's what sets Natsu off the most. But he seems shocked, but he doesn't really seem like he's going to be doing anything because he knows how powerful she is. Then he's still blathering on about, you know, doing that to her comrades, and then she starts to talk about how she knows about them, and then she knows about Fairy Tail and Makarov, and she knows that they're trying to rescue him. And then she sends a warning to them not to, because Alvarez is, there's 12 more of her, the people like her, and then they're all like, oh my god, there's 12 more of you, how are we gonna defeat these people? And then they, and then it looks like she shrinks the island this time, because at the very end of the chapter, she's like standing on like this little pile of like, this little ground, like this little teeny area of ground in the middle of the ocean, and she's just standing on it with like her legs, and then it just fits like her 2 feet, and that's it, and then everyone else is in the water, so she like shrinks it. So that's why I'm wondering maybe if she has some sort of power over just ground in general, or like matter, like Marin. I'm still really interested in Marin's power. Apparently he's gone now. She was able to just, yeah, and then she made him disappear. What is that power? Is that part of her power? All these people, like Marin, had such a wide array of powers, and so does Brandish now, so I'm interested to find out what the rest of the Spriggan 12, what their powers are too, as well. Overall, this chapter was pretty good. Again, lots of information, just a lot of showcasing of powers, which is what Mashima seems to like to do nowadays. We haven't really gotten a big fight in a while. That was actually challenging, so I'm excited about that, because this looks like it's going to be pretty challenging. And again, I'm sure Gildarts isn't going to be present, because I feel like if Gildarts was there, then there wouldn't be a fight, really. But I don't know, these people seem to be over his caliber. Gray says that that Makarov's power isn't even comparable to Brandish's, and Brandish is just one of the 12. So I'm wondering, could Gildarts come back? I don't know. I hope he does, but I feel like he never really shows. For whatever reason, he's off doing whatever. This should be important to him, but I guess we'll see. And the next chapter is titled Emperor Spriggan, so I guess we'll find out more about the Spriggan 12, and I guess there's an emperor of them. Cool. So that's it for me. See you next week. Bye.